I
the
know
most
they're very
expensive dog
expensive.
I've ever owned.
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
I don't know if that'll,
But he's a real traveler.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
at the
oh, okay.
I've got a chair, I brought myself a chair.
All right.
I'm gonna go for some more.
It just depends on where she's working. If they have her down at what end they have her at.
This is your right one. Put it on underneath your helmet strap. Hi, what are you doing?
This is Valor.
Hi, Valor.
I've had him for about 3 years now.
What flavor are you?
He's supposedly a Morgan Quarter.
Cute.
And,
He's
he's my
you're
foster child.
You're very smart then, aren't you?
I call him my foster child because,
I've got the reins that you want to use.
oh yes, because I don't know a lot about his background.
Okay. Where'd you get
So
him?
I got him locally here. A gal had him here, and she needed to sell him, and he was boarded just a mile or so from here. And
So what do you do with him?
So I've had a couple accidents with him actually, but
Uh-oh, I don't
we've gotten over that. We're getting over that more and more, but they weren't necessarily his fault. One he spooked, and one I was in a stall and we had a collide only because he spooked to get out and I lost my balance getting out of his way. He didn't do it
Oh,
physically.
yeah. The horses are creatures of flight. They want to move away from things they're afraid of.
Yeah, so so actually Jack had him for 3 months, year before last. Jack Burns.
Oh,
So Jack, you can tell Jack all about our ride.
Okay.
Is he back from Japan?
no. He's back to 15th, I think.
So, and then this is interfering or something.
I know what it is.
Your phone. Okay.
It shouldn't be now. The stuff, make sure your thing is plugged in tightly. The blue cord, stuff it in there tight. It's still, funny.
No, it's better. It was just making a lot of interference.
Keep the phone near it.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had some issues with suspensory, so he was on stall rest for.
How old is he?
He's 13. So
Is he all healed from this?
supposedly, but I've noticed we've been riding him a lot. I've had issues. My issue was really my riding. He's good with a really trained rider.
And what does he know?
He knows. What we've been working on is the canter transitions. He knows. Shoulder in. He knows
Okay, so
leg yielding. He knows. The thing that we've been ironing out is the canter.
Okay.
And with trained hands and seat, he does fine. With me, he does a little bucking, but we're ironing it out. We're working on it. So
Okay.
that's kind of
I
where we're
haven't
at.
taught you before, so what I'd like
No.
you to do is just sort of start out a little bit on your own. Let me watch as long as just for a few minutes, I can see your approach to the warm-up.
Okay.
What's your experience in terms of your dressage training on any horse?
I had a horse that I was riding first level
Okay?
prior, but he died, I guess, 5 years ago. So I haven't, and I'm a real estate broker, and I tend to get pretty busy with work and
Well, that's good for you.
not able to ride as often as I'd like to.
Are you the only one riding him now?
My friend Judy is helping me.
Okay?
She's there in a yellow jacket. And she's
I did want her to help me.
good.
Why not?
I just straightened out a few wrinkles for her. Good.
But all in all, I don't have to worry about him bolting and bucking and taking off and doing all kinds of weird things, right?
I don't think so, but he's been pretty good. He's a little more forward now. A lot of times he's not. He's kind of laid back.
Too much of a leg on him, he'll kick out. But I'm working on that.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is, he's got a correct trot, very nice in the rhythm, a little bit quick in the tempo right now. serpentine loops with very strong, small circle changing direction, which is, I'm impressed. However, the first thing I would say is I would go on a circle and just work on some simple things like shortening your reins and make him be a little bit more, use the circle to direct him more subtle to the right. Stay on the circle. Good. He looks pretty easy to bend. Good. Very good. That's good. Your reins are too long. I love the fact that the first thing you need to think about when you're warming up is the longitudinal connection over the back to the bit with the neck not too short, but you want to round this. Good. Now, from the rhythm comes the balance. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Right now, he's going in and out of a different rhythm. He goes a little fast, a little slow, and I want you to be more in control of that by how you're posting. So you can direct the tempo with how you're posting. You do not have to be a victim of whatever tempo he decides to give you. Your back, your leg, your seat, your hands can direct him and say, I want this tempo, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because from the rhythm comes the balance, right? That's good. Bend into the right. Nice. He's easy to bend, isn't he?
Yeah.
He has a pretty nice bend, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Now shorten your reins. It's not that I want you to pull his neck shorter, but I want you to have a little more direct contact. Go the full arena. I like this tempo because you're not pushing him too fast. And he's 13 years old. He's a teenager. You want to allow him to have time to warm up. I need a dog fix. I need a dog fix.
No, he's been wormed, he's been fleed, he's been everything, but he just
Good there.
scratches.
Bend, 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 and shorten your contact. This is a lovely tempo. Does it feel slow to you?
It's okay.
Okay, good.
It's controlled.
Thank you for saying that. Because, a horse like this, you want to allow the time he needs to warm up. Now, I want you to make a circle in front of me 20 meters. 20-meter circle, beginning and ending right about where I am. Now, your reins got miles long already, so now he's flat already. You see what I'm saying? He can't, I want you to flex him and bend him to the right. There, pretty. Good job. Right shoulder back. Your right shoulder must come back, your left shoulder must come forward. Because you're riding as if you're on a left circle with your upper body. Does that make sense? You're riding with your left shoulder too far back and your right shoulder too far forward on this right rein. I want you to align your sternum with the middle of his mane, and I want you to keep it like that the whole time. Now, a circle starts in one point and remains a circle throughout with no straight sides, okay? Bend. Increase the ambition in the trot circle on half the circle. Go. And then on the second half, think, that's very good. Very good. On the second half of the circle, bring his shoulders to the right and think shoulder forward. Why? Because I want him to take, why is he looking left?
Oh, I thought you said bring the shoulder to the right.
I did, but I wanted him, we're looking to the right too. Shoulder in,
Okay.
not Ron Bear. Trot and see, go. Good. Good. So your exercise is half the circle, shoulder forward, shoulder in, baby shoulder in, to make him take more responsibility with the inside hind, and then develop a medium trot on the second half of the circle with your shoulders pointed in the correct direction. Thank you. That's better. That's better. Now shorten your reins. Now shoulder in. I don't see right flexion. I don't see right bend. That's it. Good. That's better. So why is he stopping? Now medium trot. More power, more power, more power, more power, more power, more power, more power. More connection. Yes. And walk and pet it. Good. Very nice. Well done. Long range, take a break. That was pretty uncomplicated. But when you slowed down so much, you had way too much angle. Okay? Way too much angle. Just walk on, take a breath and change direction, please go the other way. Don't let him die in the walk. Now, look at me, you're doing this. That's not gonna make him go forward. Impulsion is created with your leg and your seat, not by moving your upper body so
It
much.
does.
Walk. You don't carry a whip, right?
Well, I have always carried a whip, but with the recent training I'm going with, he was bucking out a lot with the whip. So we've been working without a whip.
Hey, I'm not whip crazy. I always usually carry one in case I need one. The thing is, if he has no respect for your leg, you have to have a way to back it up. But you also have a heel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he doesn't listen to you, the inner upper part of your leg, you can turn your heel and give him a little nudge. Nudge him with your leg. Nudge. Yeah, there you go. Good. He looks like he's pretty reactive to the leg.
Yeah.
So now same exercise to the left. Front rising and go.
Hold on, I'm getting the wire tucked in it. Okay.
Now your reins are way too long.
Yeah.
Now bend him left. He's not got any bend to the left. Your shoulders are better this way than they are the other way. That's left leg at the dirt. I want you to use your leg, your inner upper calf more as you're sitting. Your leg is in actually a pretty position, but you're not using it. Use your leg as you sit and don't sit down so heavy. Walk. I want to explain something. You're pronouncing your downbeat a lot. When you do that, you're actually half halting. Does that make sense? So when you're posting, don't pronounce the downbeat, pronounce the forward beat when he's lazy and not going forward in front of your leg. Trot. Flex left. Giddy up. Forward. Come on. Go. Bend left. Don't plop with your seat. I want your inner upper thigh to hold you better in the trot. Turn it, go on a 10-meter circle to the left right now.
This is his harder side.
I know. That's why I'm having you.
And when I was squeezing with my upper thigh, then he started moving that way.
Doesn't know what you want. You want him to move away from your leg. Bend his nose toward your left boot. Take his nose to walk. Just want to do a stretch exercise. Walk. Walk. 10-meter circle walking. That's all I want you to do. That's not a 10-meter circle. Just take him out, lead him out with your right rein. Use your leg alternately in the walk. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Use your heel. Energy first, then bend. Bend him left. More. Bend. Now all I want you to do is for a minute, as a stretch exercise, take his nose towards your left boot and at the same time push him to the right. All those things at once, like that, yeah. Click, do something to inspire him because he's going to expire. Push him over there. Come on. Yeah. All this tells me is he's disparate in his strength left to right. He doesn't like to support the weight as much with the left hand as he does the right. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Bend him, now take him in a left circle. Bend, put there, good. Now move his whole body to the right. Move his whole body to the right. Holy smokies. Bend left. So you need something to move him off your leg. So right now, if you had a whip and he tapped and he'd buck.
Not always.
Not always. Yeah, Becky works with you too. So.
She's overdone all that. She doesn't really hit him where he should be hit. A lot of
When you
times she
give her
misses
something,
and
she
hits
really
it
does
right.
it.
Hits here, hits there. If it was correctly,
Could somebody give her a whip and I'll show her how to use it without making it mad?
There's one right here.
right.
Unless you're afraid he's gonna buck you off.
No, I'm not.
No, he just.
No, he's.
But when you do it correctly, it will.
What, on the left
On
side?
the left side, please. Now,
Then he responds.
all I'm gonna do is try not to let him expire when you're asking him to put weight on that left hand. You know, they all have a side that they're stiffer.
Yeah.
You know, and so and he said, oh my God, I'm stiffer on that side. I don't
Yeah.
want to support the weight there. But I contend he's not lame, you know, so we can make him do a little bit more than that, so walk on. Now, when I use the whip, I never hit the horse, ever, ever. I just place it as a reaction to a non-reaction from the leg. And that means that you cannot have it be, you can't have your whip and your rein attached so much that you push him in the mouth when you use it. Flex him left and just place the whip. Now walk on. In that moment when he didn't go, then you could just place it. Don't kill him with it. I just want to see his reaction. Turn him left, circle left, tap him, and walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Tap him. I want to walk. This is not a walk. Oh, I see. Okay. Bend left. Bend left. Push him to the right. Good. Take him to the right. The whole horse. The whole horse. Turn his nose to your left knee. Thank you. Again. Good. And trot rising on the left rein. Okay. We'll deal with it. Good. Big circle. He needs you to help him with your legs a little bit more. Support him with your leg. Now you have a pretty good sense of your whip and your hands, so I'm not worried that you're going to inadvertently hit him. But I want you to use more of the full arena, and I want you to make him do a little faster trot. Click. As you sit, use your leg. Now flex left. Get his left ear to come back to you. Yeah, like that. Good. Nice. Good. Right there is what I wanted you to do. Make him use his left hind. That was good. Bigger trot. Like you did on the other rein. Bigger trot. Go. There you go. That's better. Now make his left ear come back to you. That tells me that you're doing something with your inner rein that he listens to, right? Bigger trot. There, nice. Does that feel a little better? Yeah. Go the full arena, almost. Bigger trot, go. Don't sit down so heavy. You're half halting when you don't want to be with your seat. I want you to not pronounce that downbeat and use your leg as you sit. There you go. There you go. Now bend him left. Now stop. When that happens, I don't want you to do the rock and roll with your upper body. Right now, just walk forward and then halt again. Now leg heel away from your left leg toward me. Walk on. I have to get to know the horse too, so I know what age will work. Walk on. Walk on. I would like you to bring your upper body back more and really sit back. Let your seat start to drive him so he takes that a little more seriously. Trot. Straight ahead. Make the biggest trot you can make down to the corner. Good. Change rein through the next diagonal. Support him with your leg. Where's his ears looking at? What is it? What there? You see what I mean? Move your fingers a little bit. Negotiate the contact with your fingers. That's nice. Left ear back. Don't let him look his. When his ears are perked up and to the right, that's what he's focusing on. I don't want that. That's better in your back. Nice. Bigger trot. Play with his ears with your fingers. Don't, yeah. Make his right ear come back now. The right ear coming back is sort of a barometer that he paid attention to the flexion. And that tells me if your aids are making sense to him, okay? So I want to see his ear coming back and I want to see more flexion to the right. That's better. Is it safe to canter, people?
Yes.
Okay. Canter.
No, this is the sticky.
She's gotta train him out.
Bend him to the right. More. Now, I want you to think a solid shoulder in so that he's weighting his right hind more, and I want you to shorten your reins. And now I want you to canter. Really use your legs. Help him. Help him. Good. That was more organized, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good for you. flexing to the right. His ears are telling me that he's paying no attention to you. Shoulder in. Shoulder in. Good. Good. Post on the correct diagonal. Good job. Organized. Now, I actually want a less trot with more energy. Not a bigger trot. Because I want his hind legs ready to push off to the canter. Not a falling on the forehand trot. Canter. Okay, but half halt, slow down, slow down. I don't want you to canter till I tell you to, okay?
Okay.
Because I can see when he's pushing off the best in the best balance. And I don't want you to do it until the canter is so ready within the trot that all you have to do is clearly put your leg correctly on, okay? Trot. I want a smaller trot with more energy. Nice. Now I want shoulder in, and now I want to walk. On the bit. His ear's paying attention to you. And now I want to trot, please. Trot, go. Now shoulder in. Energy, use your legs, use your legs, use your legs, use your legs. Bring his shoulders more to the right. Good. Change your posting diagonal. When you post on the wrong diagonal, it's actually a half halt, which you don't want right now, right?
No.
Trot, you're doing fine. Shoulder in. And canter. Use your leg. Yes, 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 good. Now move the bit, don't just sit there and let him bring his head up above the bit. Bring his right ear back, half halt, move the bit. Make him look to the inside. Make him look to the inside, that's okay, don't worry, don't worry. Shoulder in, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Good. A smaller trot, but with energy. Woo. You all right? Who says for
Can I get a little breather?
Okay, yeah, take a break. Sorry, I get excited.
You're working so hard off.
Now, those two parts were not so bad, huh?
No, we've been working on them.
Good. But I would not do the depart from a crooked big trot. I would do it from an organized, smaller, more active trot, okay?
That's what
Because-
everybody tells me that, everybody I work with, you know. And I know that. It's just putting it all together, you know.
See, the problem is, if you go faster, let him go more and more on the forehand, he's too unbalanced to push off,
Right.
okay? You gotta keep them a little more together before you make it depart, which I'm sure you've heard before.
Yes, I heard it. How many times do I hear it that it will finally sink in?
Well, it's a matter of just organizing the balance is all, really. He thinks he's worked hard already too. Look at him, he looks like on his last trail. Okay, when you're ready, when you feel like you're ready to roll again, go ahead and go in a 10-meter circle with your shoulders correct and support the circle in the bend with your leg. That's not a walk, I'm gonna fall asleep. Good, that is. Criteria, mark, ground cover, connection, yeah, and not,
What?
oh, you little.
No.
monkey. He saw me. More energy, that's boring. March, up, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Now connection. He says, oh, you mean I can't just go on a Sunday hack? Now, when he starts to slow down, you have a little bit of a habit of getting in front of him with your shoulders. Instead, just sit up. I don't want you in the back seat, but I want you straight, please. Okay? Trot. You all right?
Yeah.
That was a nice part. Walk. You lost your march. Stay back. Trot. Okay. Shoulder forward. Raise shorter. Right shoulder back so your shoulders aren't going to the left direction. See, he's going to the left because you are.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm,
You see what I mean? It's amazing how much they will respond, how your shoulders are positioned. He went the way your shoulders went, okay? Keep that in mind for when you do your shoulder in, because to do the shoulder in, if you bring your shoulders the way you want the horse to do the shoulder in, they usually do it remarkable.
So shoulder 4, I pick it to the outside, right?
No, inside. It's just a baby shoulder in. That's how I think of it.
Oh, okay.
Ron Bear is flexed out, or just outside flexion brings the shoulder to the right to straighten the horse, but that's a whole different animal. He's lost its mark. Trot. Good. Shoulder 4. Don't let him think and canter. I really mean it. Don't let him think. Organize, canter on. Go. You can do it. Good. All right. Good job. Horses like this, they're smart. You can't let them think too long. Bend right. And trot. Nice job. On the bit though. You're going to let him just do whatever he feels like. He took your hands with him there and said, I'm doing this now. You didn't direct it. Trot. T-rot. And then change rein any way you want. Good job. Whew, there's energy. Good. Don't let the reins get long. And bend left and keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Not any faster, but circle. Shoulder 4. Get it. Keep the bend left though. So that's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. I just wanted to see what happened when you have. Good job. Shorten your reins. Ride this little horse. Come on. Put him on the bit. Make his ear listen to you. He's like in La La Land. Now trot rising, doesn't matter. Don't canter. But make his left ear come back to you at least once so I know that he's home up there, okay? He's still not up there. Thank you. That means that you've got to be quicker with your A's between your legs to your hand. Good job. Make him flex left again. Flex left again. Thank you. Good. Canter. Ah, don't let him do that. You need to be quicker. Canter on. Protect the lead of your leg. You can do it. Yes, super job. Excellent. Now flex. Ride him. Don't let him look at the pretty view. There you go. Flex him to the inside. Doesn't matter. Good job. Keep going, keep going. Flex him left. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Move the bit. Move the bit. Move the bit. I like your bend. Good job. Now make him go. Okay, now stop. Here's the deal. When he does that, and you lean forward and bring your shoulders over toward his pole and start to flail around up there, he says, ha-ha, I want you instead to reorganize your back and your seat and now walk on. No fuss, no muss. You know, he thought he worked hard enough there. Good. Circle to the left. His time's running out. Stay back. Don't lose the power of your leg by coming forward with your shoulders. Flex left. Push his butt to the right 3 steps. 3 times. Kick him over to the left, right, from your left leg. 1, 2, 3. But hold your right rein so he can't just keep popping his shoulder to the right. He needs a lot of strength making him carry weight with that left hind, okay? So make him think about leg yielding to your right away from your left leg. Walk. Circle in front of me. Walk, 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 walk. Come on. Stay back with your shoulder, okay? So you can use the top of your seat. That's a nice walk. Keep going. Keep going. Move a bit. Move a bit. That's it. Trot. Give and go. This horse, because he's so disparate in the strength left to right, he doesn't have to stay perfectly round every single time you make a transition. Change rein. But your left canter part was better than I thought it would be. Good for you.
I'm gonna put these in here.
Bend. Nice. Good. Go straight, medium trot. Get the lead out of his butt. Keep your reins short. Go. Good boy. He doesn't want us to know you can do that. Shorten your reins. Come down the center line. Leg yield to your left. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let the shoulder get to the track before the hip. That's it, that's it. Yes, he says, oh my God, I had to push off with my right hind. Do it again. Good. Straight first, flex right, keep his body straight and leg yield. Oh, a little footer, he said, did it once well. Take the shoulders with you to the left by taking both reins to the left. The shoulder is organized with the reins. He thought it was hard the first time. Through the next diagonal, change direction. Forward. Forward. I like that. Now shorten your reins. Keep them together. What's this right here doing? Nothing. He's looking to the left. I want him to use him to react to your hand aid. Now medium trot, hit the gas pedal. Nice. Now make him pay attention to your rein. His ears are not talking to you. The ears have to talk to your hand. Then I know if he's flexing or not. Giddy up, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good. Center line, leg yield to your right. Good job. You're sitting too heavy though. You think you're working hard to get him to go forward, but instead you're stopping the forward by sitting too heavy. I knew that he would say, ouch, not necessarily pain, but come toward me. Your leg yielding to the, no, your leg yielding to the right.
Can I start over? Sure.
You're going to leg yield away from your right leg, which way were we going? Left leg to the right. Nice there, nice there, nice there. Good job. Try to make him, even if it's like 3-4 steps in a row, then that's okay. That's okay. Is it a leg yield? No, because it was too crooked. However, this horse is not very strong with his left push. So I don't mind that he's making a bit of a mistake there, because it's in the end still helping the straight department. Straight first always, then leg yield. Leg yield to your right. Get over there. Get over there. Take him to the right. Good for you. Be happy even if he pushes over a few strides. Go the full arena, stop the leg yield. Don't jump ahead of him with your shoulders. And trot. Ready, set, trot.